Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys having a great and exceptional day. It's Monday, the last full week of October, so it's all good in the neighborhood. Halloween is about to be here, and November is upon us, so it is all good in the neighborhood. Today's quote of the day is huddle. Word of the day is huddle. It stands for it's like a brief gathering of a team's players behind the line of scrimmage to receive instructions for the next play. And you know me, and me even being even if you don't know me, I'm an introvert. But I know that in the United States of America, the economic game is a team sport. Yeah, it's football season, so even though I don't watch football, I'll use the sports analogy. Huddle, and corporations have huddles, governments have huddles, and they transition to basically to being meetings. And they gather the meetings of the minds and say, hey, these are the projects we need to work on. This is how we're going to execute, get down to the meat and potatoes of it all and go from there. And I think everybody's circle of friends and family should operate. I always say, if you're not trying to operate like a corporation in a capitalistic society, you're playing the economic game wrong in the United States of America, regardless who's in the White House, governor's house, mayor's house, regardless of what conflicts are happening around the world. If you're not playing the economic game, then you're going to end up economic lame, and then you're going to get tossed into the economic flames. So that's just the way I look at it. All right. And that's why I said, usually when I'm discussing anything, I'm not going to discuss anyone's politics. I'm not going to discuss anyone's religion. I'm going to discuss the numbers, because the numbers, for the most part, unless they're skewed, don't lie. The math doesn't lie when you add it up, But anyways, so do your best to ensure that your circle, your family, you guys have huddles, whether it's morning, in the noon, or at night, but you have the discussions in order for you to execute things properly, and you're not just, everybody's just wandering out like going here, going there, up and down and all around like a bat out of hell with no real structure in place. Today's quote of the day is by Tupac. He says, every bitch, regardless of where you live at, regardless of where you come from, there's some sort of war that is taking place. So if you're, and it's not necessarily a war of bombs going off and bullets being, shots being fired. A lot of times it's a war that's being taken place, a mental war. And it can happen without you even realizing it, especially given the fact that you could be friends with somebody forever and a day, and next thing you know, they turn their backs on you, and they used to be looked at as an ally, but now they're looked at as an enemy. And now, next thing you know, you're behind enemy lines, and you have to engage with this individual that you thought you knew in a different manner. So always be ready. The old saying is, if you stay ready, you got to get ready, and go from there. So do great 3 things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day, and as I always say, make money moves, or you're gonna live like a fool. Take